What's up guys, it's the Ice King here. I'm bringing you some, it's gameplay mixed with some Dark Souls 2 PvP, which I'm not usually into the PvP thing, but today I figure, why not? So yeah, I'm gonna show you my level and show you my stats real quick. And then really what I was doing at first, I wasn't actually starting. I didn't start this doing PvP. I was actually trying to get summoned by a boss. I summoned to help someone with the boss. I never actually got summoned, so what I figured is I was gonna go in there and get my souls back. And so yeah, I got my souls back, and then I left. And basically, and what I'm gonna go around to like some of the, I guess some of the merchants. I'm gonna show you one of the merchants that you can go to. Well, the blacksmith is the other blacksmith guy. How you get him and how you get the flame that he speaks of. So because what he does, I think is McDuff's or something like that. He can enchant your weapons. You just have to have certain stones or ores to do it. So yeah, and after we go through that, we're gonna do some PvP. Unfortunately, I didn't win any, but I mean these people are a lot stronger than me. In this game, there's something people call dragons. I don't know exactly how you go upon getting them, but yeah, they're really powerful people, and yeah. So I'm gonna fight a few of them, and that'll be how I wrap up this video here. So right now you see me avoiding and obviously not doing it very well, mainly because my armor, the chest piece I wear, is very heavy. I'm not on future videos. You'll notice I'm probably not wearing it anymore, because when you roll, you don't do a real roll. It's like you roll and then you like slowly get up. And this is the part where, like, that part where he does that, I was using the homeward bone. And unlike all the other Dark Souls games, they used to be a lot faster. It used to be practically instant. I don't remember if it asked you if you want to go back to campfire. You just could. So yeah, I got my souls, and now I'm gonna level up. And yeah, so then again, you're gonna see my stats and stuff. And it actually kind of took me a while to decide what exactly I was gonna level up. And yeah, so bear with me on that. At the time, I didn't know like what would help me better. What will help me be better equipped to fight that boss or any boss really. But at that point in time, it was really me just focusing on fighting that specific boss. I actually haven't beat him yet. I actually haven't tried to. After a while, I just gave up fighting him, and I went on to fight more different bosses that were actually more difficult than him. But yeah, I went on to fight more bosses after that. But yeah, like I said before, today is just it's really just a brief look into the PvP. I hope to do more of them. If you guys like them, feel free to comment or smash that like button, that'll tell me that, oh yeah, people love PvP. And I can tell you, PvP is it's more exciting because it's not a whole video. It's like the PvP videos will probably be somewhere between like anywhere from like 5 to 15 minutes. The PvP battles don't take a lot of time. So yeah, if you guys want those type of videos, and what I'm gonna start doing now is taking out all the loading screens to cut down on time, because yeah, 30 minutes is a long time, and this video is really actually short compared to what it usually is. Practically half the time. This video is only like 16 minutes. I think closer to 17, but yeah. I'll be from now on. I'll take out all the loading screens just to hurry up the video, because or like me waiting for like bosses waiting to be summoned. I will cut to those parts where you can just skip ahead. I'll just skip ahead so you can just see me being summoned or me doing the boss fight. And if I die repeatedly, I'll take that out too.
No interest.
And yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. Yeah, the PvPs are relatively short, depending on how good you are or how good the other person is. Because if the other person is really good, it might take a while. But if the person is a lot better than you, it won't take a long time, because they can most likely kill you really fast. And to a certain degree, it is a level-based thing. Like if a person just has a ridiculously high level, then the chances are, chances that you beating them is it goes down really low. So yeah, and a lot of people I have fought, obviously, like you will see in this video, people are dragons, and again, I don't know how to get that dragon thing. If I did, I probably would. But yeah, they're really hard, and this is the McDuff guy I'm talking about. And from at the part where I was trying to be summoned, or at the beginning of the video, he'll ask for the flame there is on one of the bodies, it's on the stairs, like where I'll make a video exactly showing you where to get the flame if you guys want. But yeah, what he does, he infuses magic, infuses your weapons with magic or effects, stuff like that. And yeah, like I was saying, I'll make a video if you guys are interested in finding out how to get your weapons infused with different abilities. Now I'm not sure how many abilities you can put on your weapons. I'm not sure if it's like 1 or 2, or if you do one and the other one goes away. I haven't exactly tried. I know I did on one weapon, but again, I don't really like using. What was it? I put magic, or I enchanted it. And enchantment, for me, it doesn't add anything for you. But however, sorry, I had to yawn there. It depends on who you talk to. And you can actually go onto the Dark Souls wiki. It'll tell you what it does, and I believe it may
the power to flame.
It may reduce like timing or how fast your weapon degrades or something like that. Maybe, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I'll put the link for the wiki down below if you guys want, and you can go check out all the stuff there. And basically, really, it tells you every single thing that I'm telling you now, but just without the actual gameplay. And for the stuff like that, if you guys look at the guides and then you want, if you still can't figure it out, just ask me, and I'll do a little tutorial on how to do things for you. And yeah, and there's another guy back here, where you have to have he can lower the level you need to have to use certain spells only if you have you have to have 2 specific items. One is for holy and the other one is for like your normal magic. So yeah, I'm not sure if I actually have him lower any of the levels of my spells in this specific video, but I've gone to him a ton of times. I believe it actually says I don't have the stuff required for it. Yeah, so I don't have the stuff for it right now, but you can go to him, and he, like, if you have a spell that is like too high, like 1 or 2, I don't know how many times he can do it, but I know that if it's already a low level spell, he can't do it a ton of times. But I know I've done like 3 or 4 times. So you can try that. See if, I don't know how many more times you can do it, but yeah. And here's the part I was talking about where the PvP takes place. And there was an extra one that I had to take out because the sound quality was really awful in it. So yeah, that also took like that battle actually took quite a long time. It was a good match. So yeah, what I didn't do in here, which is what people usually do in PvPs, they like bow or greet the person, and one person usually stands at like at one edge of the bridge or like meet in the middle, something like that, because like people are somewhat honorable in this game. I'm gonna say everyone is, because I don't want you guys to go into a battle and be like, hey, this guy attacked me as soon as I got in. And you can expect that, like what I did there, because I knew that this guy was really hard level, so I was like, well, YOLO. So attack him as soon as he gets in here. But yeah, no, none of it didn't actually work. But the fight that I was talking about that isn't in here was a really good fight, and he beat me by one hit. I want to say one hit because we were both like almost dead. It was a really good fight, and we actually talked to each other after the fight was over. Like it was an awesome fight. I mean, he beat me solely because he didn't have a heavy armor like I did. Like my armor, again, it slows me down a lot. And yeah, you saw somehow I didn't even know you could do critical hits while facing your opponent, but apparently you can. But I think I do one or two more or a few more. Oh yeah, there was a reason I wasn't going for the red ones, because I know who the red ones are, regular players. I really want to see like if I can beat one of these dragon people, because I don't know if you get like something special for it. If any of you guys do know that, just comment and on the video tell me what you get, or tell me you don't get anything. Like, but yeah, I was looking for. I'm not sure if it's a super challenge, because I know I did it. I fought them because I knew that they would be difficult. And I wasn't really looking to fight any of the, I guess would you say, normal people. I really wanted to fight like one of those dragon people, because that would have been a lot of it was fun to fight them, because they're really tough, and these people are really good. And yeah, I'm not saying that I only want to fight high level people, because if you fight like super high level people, you won't win as often. But if you want a challenge, definitely fight the dragons. Now, I'm not sure if they're everywhere, but I know they're definitely in this area.
Well,
And it's like the only area I've seen them in so far. But if anybody has seen them anywhere else, again, you can comment, tell me that, oh yeah, no, you were wrong. They're in so and so by this area here. And again, I'm not like some super expert at this game, but I've played Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls, which Demon Souls, in my opinion, was probably one of the hardest games I've ever played ever. But not to say it was more of a challenge and not impossible. It was fun. If you guys are interested, you probably should play that game. That game is, I will say, it's a lot more fun than this. Because back in Demon Souls, your magic and your stamina were two separate things. You had 3 bars. You had a health bar, a stamina bar, and a magic bar. So yeah, if people who like me and like the using magic and stuff, you might favor Demon Souls more. Now I'm not sure if Dark Souls 1 has the has the separate magic bar. I haven't played it in a long time. But I was just watching someone play Demon Souls. But yeah, I know for a fact that they have 3 different bars, and that's what I like better. Like, there are some really good things about Demon Souls, like the boss battles. You knew when it was a boss battle, like, because now in Dark Souls 2, they have a bunch of random fog walls that you don't know if it's the real boss or not, or if it's just like a different area. But in Demon Souls, and I guess some part of the original Dark Souls, there were walls that you can fog walls you can sort of see through, and it made it easier to know, oh, I'm not going into a boss battle, but there might be somebody extremely difficult ahead. Okay, yeah, and I think right now I'm gonna be doing one more PvP match, and yeah, that's gonna wrap up this fight. Yes, I believe, yes, with that guy, I believe, the one I just walked away from. It might be with him, because I know a lot of the dragon eyes, they disappear. I'm not sure if they're being summoned or they just are rejecting them. I don't know. But sometimes it's hard to actually connect to those dragons, or I believe they're called dragons. I would hope so, because I've been calling them that the whole time. But yeah, they can be difficult to connect to, because sometimes the eye disappears. Maybe other players are summoning them, maybe strictly just for a challenge. And what I was doing here, I was going to summon that person, but I did think that they were. I didn't know if it was red or yellow, which is the one to summon them. Because if it was, I would have went back to fight the boss. And that boss, I have helped people beat that boss before. Just for some reason, whenever it's with me, everybody seems to, not suck, but they just don't work well together. And that's really hard. Like when people don't cooperate together, which it happens a lot in a video. I haven't posted it yet, but it was a boss, and I want to say the boss in the undead crypt. I had to fight that boss like I want to say 20 times, and half of those times were with other people, and we beat it like relatively quick, and it was fun and it was easy. But whenever I summoned people to me, and it was just awful. It was horrible. It was like the worst experience I've ever had. I mean, I was like ready to rage quit at one point. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did rage quit at one point. And yeah, this is the final PvP match. It's just me and this guy. He's really powerful. I think I fought him again. I think this might be the second time me fighting him. But yeah, it was fun. And yeah, you saw me bow. Usually people do bow when they do PvPs. But you see, he has a stronger weapon than I do. And two, some weapons pierce and hurt you even if you're blocking. If for those who don't know, like it. And yeah, that was me dying. So yeah, that wraps this up, guys. If you enjoyed this video or if it helped you at all, please like, comment, and subscribe. Not much to say, but thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.